Ross D. Franklin, AP Texas Rangers Shin-Soo Choo, of South Korea, waits to bat in the first inning of the team's baseball game against the Arizona Diamondbacks on Tuesday, April 9, 2019, in Phoenix. AP photo, Ross D. Franklin, Phoenix. What did the Rangers learn after 2 days on the artificial turf, synthetic grass that will form their next home field? Namely, that there is still a lot to be learned in the next year. While the Shaw Sports Turf B1K product at Arizona's Chase Field was aesthetically pleasing and provided realistic bounces, there was concern over the softness of the turf in the outfield. It left both Joey Gallo and Nomar Mazara having to fight for firm footing in their first game. Both players acknowledged being a little sore on Wednesday. Mazara, who has been battling a bruised quadriceps muscle, was out of the lineup, but that was at least partially due to the Rangers limiting the number of left-handed hitters they had facing Arizona lefty Robbie Ray. Gallo, who played center on Tuesday and was in left field on Wednesday, said it would be difficult to envision playing 81 games a season on the turf as it is now. There is expectation that this is just temporary and the field will mature with usage. It was a bit concerning, Gallo said. I thought it would a little different than it was, but it felt just like any other turf. We talked to some of the Arizona players, and they said to be ready. Twice your legs, said Mazara. It doesn't feel right now. It was a little too soft and I feel like I sunk in a little. The Rangers are well aware of the issues. Owners Ray Davis and Neil Liebman walked the outfield on Tuesday and noted the same sponginess. The Rangers expect some of the issue to resolve itself over the course of this season as Chase Field's infill gets more packed in and firms up. The Rangers are also leaning towards going with a concrete subsurface rather than the crushed rock that sits beneath the turf and a performance pad in Arizona. In addition, the Rangers are expected to get a more advanced performance pad that could have an impact on the firmness of the field. The belief is that the turf field will settle and firm up over time. Arizona didn't get its turf in until just over a month before opening day. Tuesday's series opener was just the sixth game played on it. The Rangers could potentially speed up the settling process. They could start installing the field as early as mid-December, depending on when the roof at Globe Life Field is finished. They could also look at get more pre-opening day action on it through high schools, colleges or minor league exhibitions. What we have been told is that we will be better off for having seen how things play on it this year, Gallo said. It's hard to say how it feels now as how it will feel if we came here in, say, June. The kinesiology, safety element is clearly the most important for players going forward. But it is one of three elements that will form the ultimate narrative about the field. On the others, playability and aesthetics, there was little question that B1K fared well. About those, playability, the ball did not rocket off the turf as has been the case at other stadiums with artificial surfaces. The bounce and the roll were both poor, according to both the outfielders, shortstop Elvis Andrus and manager Chris Woodward. Compared to what this field was when they were trying to grow grass, it was much better, Woodward said. The bounces were realistic. There were no giant hops like on other artificial surfaces. It was realistic and consistent. That's what I want, is nice and dependable. Aesthetics, put plainly, the field looked fantastic. A striped mowing pattern made it all the more visually appealing. From the seats, it was difficult to notice any difference between it and a well-maintained grass field. This element will be far more important to fans than players, but it should help ease some fans' unease about looking at a field of plastic. The Rangers have maintained that Arizona's experience this year will only benefit them going forward. Getting their own players on the turf for 2 days helped get some honest feedback about concerns. Now the Rangers have the next 11 months to do something about it. Twitter, @EvanP_Grant